Okay, this is Vince Lesh, he's the CTO of Tekelec. Vince, there's a lot of talk here at the show about LTE. What are you seeing as the key things that operators need to consider now they're really looking at LTE deployments?
Well, we're working with operators around three areas with regards to LTE. The first is helping them to deploy a robust signaling infrastructure. The second thing that we're helping them do after deploying that robust infrastructure is adding applications. We've got a big focus right now around messaging applications. So moving towards a converged all IP messaging infrastructure, supporting things like instant messaging chat in addition to your traditional text-based messaging. And then the last thing, of course, you need to do once you've deployed your robust infrastructure, added services, is that you need to ensure the customer experience. So we're evolving our performance monitoring products to support the LTE environment as well.
Okay, so operators need to do that obviously in the LTE environment, but also for their legacy services, so they need a provider can give them one system.
That's 100% accurate. One of the key things that we always look at is the whole aspect of how do you get from where you are today to where you need to be in the future. We always say that more new technology goes into the network than comes out. So we always look at it from the perspective of supporting hybrid networks. Our performance monitoring system, for instance, has that capability, single set of tools that supports any underlying technology ranging from wireless to wireline, 2G to 3G, and to LTE now as well.
And how do you view the we're calling it squaring the circle of seeing, the bandwidth explosion go up on one side, but operators not, tracking that in terms of their revenues? Will LTE solve some of that for them?
Well, I think LTE solves some of that from the perspective it lowers their cost per bit. But you're right, traffic growth is growing exponentially and their revenues aren't growing exponentially. So what they need is for their vendor community to look at how they can ensure that their infrastructure costs don't scale exponentially with data traffic. So we've been doing a lot of work there to help ensure that. We've introduced a concept called intelligent data management in our performance monitoring products so that we can provide them with flexible filtering capabilities so that they can really monitor that traffic which provides the highest value to them. And if they need to, they can collect all the information associated with a particular subscriber so they can troubleshoot for that subscriber, or they can just get summary statistics. And basically what that does is it decouples the amount of hardware that they need from traffic growth in essence and provides them with a very cost-effective solution even when traffic is growing exponentially.
And this is the impact that having a next generation signaling capability can bring to companies, and you're working with Optimus around some of those areas as well.
Yes, we are. So as carriers move forward into the LTE environment, we believe that they will increasingly be deploying technologies based on SIP, diameter, and IMS. And we recently announced that we want to deal with Optimus where they'll be using our IAS system, our performance monitoring system, to monitor their IMS network and their converged network because they have wireless and wireline assets. So again, they saw the value in our product in being able to support a variety of different network infrastructures and protocols and support them as they move and evolve into the future.
Okay, and Vince, just one final question, something we're asking a few people. Are your operator customers, do you think they're optimistic about being able to be profitable going forward?
I think they're extremely optimistic. I think that they look at the relationship that they have with their subscribers through their devices, the increasing usage of mobile internet, and the fact that especially if you have children, they're never more than an arm's length away from their mobile phone. So I think they've got a generation that's coming up that is going to be very wedded to them and to their services. So I think they're extremely optimistic with regards to what's going on and with regards to the opportunities that new technology like LTE provides to them.